How's it going, guys? We're gonna be in for a bit of a hectic video, I'd say, this week. Starting off with an after work mush, and Johnny is right into that. Right there is a motor that you've seen in this right here car last week. In typical Johnny fashion, he couldn't leave it alone. He found about a handful, maybe, of not that major issues, and pretty much pulled the whole car apart. Yeah. What did you do this afternoon, Johnny?
Oh yeah, I want to buy another car.
He's trying to buy a complete drift car.
Just for Matsuri.
Just for Matsuri. This was actually a running and driving car.
Till last night. Yeah. last night, so unlucky.
Yeah. Yep.
Just if you're gonna do it once and do it properly. Just because you're broke doesn't mean you need to be a rough bastard.
Life lessons. I've learnt the hard way, I think, too many times for that.
Yeah.
So like actually being around you and like watching how you do stuff so that you have a reliable car. And
It's
you did a
not
whole
all
D1 season and like
one mechanical one because it was a break extra box.
Anyway, actual video things that are kind of relevant. Probably going to start like 500 things this weekend because that's generally what happens. But we have a clutch. It is a second-hand clutch, but it will be good. It'll be perfect. It's actually a ZF clutch, so it's slightly bigger. Have all the release bearing, all the bolts, the flywheel that came with it, the clutch plate, push plate, have everything together. And from what I've googled, it's an exact bolt, exactly the same. All the splines are the same, and all the measurements for everything the same. I don't know what I'm doing, so don't take my word for it, but Google says, and Google always knows. So going to attempt to mount that and then do some more S13 things because that's actually what I want to be doing. So when I mentioned that we were going to be having a bit of a hectic video this time, I wasn't really prepared for not only my level of bullshit, but also Johnny, what are we doing? What are you up to?
Getting the car ready for Matsuri, which is in 2 weeks.
This is a weird looking S13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm getting my other old con car ready for Matsuri. Go show them the motor, Neve.
What about, we'll just take a quick look at it. Yeah. Yep. So that's going to Matsuri apparently. I'll go into a bit of maybe a B-roll of this car and show, just to give you guys the full experience of what this is actually undertaking. But if anyone can do it, Johnny can do it. So I'm feeling enthusiastic about it.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making.
So this is other car. This one obviously has no motor and stuff. Johnny's not happy with the bodywork and there's just a lot of fab work and none of the lines are really run and everything needs to be redone. So basically what's left of the Laurel that he's still got, he's going to put back in it and use on a different motor. He sold most of his drivetrain. So this motor here, which is it's looking a bit barren. What's going on with that motor?
So tomorrow it's going to go to the engine builders and he said he'll put it together in a week. So
Factory rebuild?
Nah, it's got pistons, rods, and no pump. It's got Wiseco pistons. They're just what's left over from a motor I bought that had like a bent wrist pin and shit. Because the pistons were hitting the head, but those pistons are good.
Sweet. So for those people that don't know, is it 25 jet, 25 DE?
RB25. It's actually a turbo block, but I think the block's fucked, so
We'll wait and see if you reuse that one as a 25 DE one.
yeah, hopefully we can reuse that one, save me a bit of money.
Alright, I might actually try and do some helping right now. I'm gonna do the clutch this weekend. I'm gonna kind of move some shit out of the way get that cleared so I can actually get to it. Should be pretty easy. There's nothing on this car that means it can't roll, so get that out of the way and then help these guys start stripping the yesterday. Get into it. Front suspension is out of this thing, sitting over there, ready to go in Laurel, I guess. Pretty on a mission to get it rolling. That can stay there for now. I'm going to pull this flywheel off and get this new clutch on. Just going to hazard a guess that the amount of grease and shit on here, this rear main seal is not doing a hell of a lot of sealing, which is not super ideal, but at least it's an easy fix. So that is another reason my clutch is probably blocked. So I'll get that, a new one of those tomorrow, hopefully. Gonna try and get the clutch on the Beamer today. We'll see how we go. I fucked up and didn't get a slave for it, so we'll just put the gearbox in, get everything goes on last, so it should be sweet. We've got a bit of a situation going on, and not that this entire car isn't a situation that's going on. This is the OEM rear main seal. I don't know if you can see it very well. Yep, it's buggered. It was leaking everywhere. So I think this might be the main culprit to our clutch failing issue, potentially. So what I've got is this replacement one. Now, this replacement one is a genuine crossover from the number. All the measurements are exactly the same, basically. Besides, it's a little bit narrower this way. You can see the sealing surface. Slightly different. The original BMW one has like a hardened steel ring around the outside, and this one does not. It's like quite flexy. So I'm not sure whether that's a good or a bad thing. It is a genuine crossover. Everything is the same. I'm gonna give it a go. I don't have another option. So worst case scenario, I'm pulling this gearbox straight back out again. Best case scenario, it's fine, there's no problems, and it's exactly the same. It's just a different way of manufacturing it. I'm not sure, but we'll see. So next step, put the clutch on. It is a different size plate. I don't know if I've shown it or not yet. So this is the flywheel that came out of it. She's been warm a few times, and this is the flywheel going back in it. So this is the Leiden flywheel. This is it's a single mass replacement flywheel because these come factory dual mass, but I think it's just a normal weighted one. It's heavy, much heavier. Alright, we've got to this point. I went and got some Loctite for the flywheel bolts because I didn't get them originally, and then realised I don't have an alignment tool. So we've got a 1/2 inch extension onto a 3/8 adapter, and then onto a 1/4 inch adapter, and then the 1/4 inch adapter has a 1/4 inch extension on it that goes into the spigot bush. So it kind of works. It has a little bit of movement, but like it limits it, and it also means I can kind of set it in the middle and then put the pressure plate bolts in, hopefully. So far, so good. But just being told how I can put the box on, even if it's not aligned, put the clutch slave on, and then get someone to push the clutch pedal in once some of the bell housing bolts are slightly on, and then it will release the clutch. And apparently I can then slip the bell housing fully on with the clutch released, and it will align if this doesn't work. But we'll see. Hopefully this works. I think it kind of worked. This is our little setup that we got going on. It looks like it could be more centered, but yeah, it's a little bit out. It's not terrible. Hopefully it's enough that I can make it work, but yeah, like I said, there's that other option of doing the bow housing like that, but we'll see how we go. Okay, boxes looking brand spanking new. Whether I should have water blasted it or not, I don't know, but we did it anyway. So this time to go back in the car, and I think I need to swap over the release bearing. I'm going to try and compare them and figure it out. This release bearing in here, I guess I need to figure out if they're the same or if they're different, because if they're different that could be problematic. They do look to be the same. We'll try to figure that out, and then if they are, we'll put the gearbox back on. It's a new week. I didn't end up getting a video posted last week. There was just no way I could. Life gets busy sometimes. So this week, cracking into it. Beamer's going to be going. I don't know if I'm going to have any time to work on the yesterday. I'm trying to do some extra hours, make some more money so that I can get the car finished. So I'm going to bolt this up. It's not very exciting. I'll just get it sorted. Gearbox is obviously in as of last weekend. So I will finish this up and hopefully we'll be able to go for a road test. I've got like 3 hours, which should be plenty of time. Found the slave. Think we're gonna be good. New one looks mint. It's a Brembo one. That's all I could get. These are horrendously expensive. I couldn't get one through work. Couldn't get it through any one of our suppliers. It's like $140 for a slave. Shit. Anyway, get it going. Hopefully. Alright, so I think we're pretty close to being done. I need to go grab some gearbox oil from the shop, some brake fluid so we can bleed the clutch, and other than that, I think hopefully we should be ready to go brum. The exhaust is just waiting there. I've done a bolt check like 4 times, so hopefully go do it. Alright, we're done. We've put it on the hoist. It stalls when I pull the handbrake now, which is a kind of a good sign that the clutch has something going on. So get this thing off the freaking hoist, clean up some of my mess, and hopefully, are we on for a donut, Johnny? Yeah, we are. We're on for a donut. Yes. Yes. Let's see if it'll do. Let's see if it'll do it. Okay, that was so much fun. That made me love this car again. I don't think I realized for how long I've been driving around the clutch slipping, and it was like right at the top of the pedal, and it was just a bit fadey. So I don't think I realized how long that's been fucked for. Whoops. It's just shit car things. You just learn to drive around everything. I think I'm gonna clean it now. I'm still gonna post it for sale. If it sells, that's all good. If it doesn't sell, I'll take it to Matsuri and make the most of that day. It's gonna be so good. So we'll just see how it goes. Just gonna roll with it, but I'm so happy that it's just done and on the ground, and thank you to everyone who has helped get it here. Good car, sometimes good car. I ran out of time for the ending of this video, so this is me ending it now. And hopefully you can see in the video, but I managed to get it to do second in that little area, which was really cool. Johnny was stressing a little bit that I was gonna hit the fence, but I got it down packed. He doesn't need to worry. If you see me at Matsuri, please come and say hi. I love meeting new people. I'm always up for a yarn, and I appreciate everyone who watches this far and just watches my videos in general. It really means so much to me. I can't believe that anyone does. please, if you have any suggestions or more content, hopefully I can do some more S13 content soon. If you want to see some more of it, please give me your advice, give me your opinions on my videos. Anything, I appreciate all of it, and I read all of the messages, and I hopefully reply to all of the messages and comments. I really try to, so you all mean the world to me. Thank you so much. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.